some time ago, I was invited to give the guest speech at the Toastmasters Club evaluation contest. Everything was going fine. I did the introduction, addressed the contest chair, delivered the first line. And then Toastmaster, my dear Toastmasters, as you know, when you are giving a prepared speech, the next line is there, ready to jump out. But that day, I was drawing a complete blank. After a couple of milliseconds of horror, I decided to give an impromptu speech and decided to go with it. After some paragraphs, I remembered my original speech and continued. Memory is an interesting phenomenon. It is not only about remembering the tomes that you have by-hearted for your exams. It is not about remembering the things that you ate for breakfast. It is your entire being. The entity or the lack of it that you call yourself is an emergent property of the memories that you have hoarded inside your head. One might disagree and say, nay, it is the thought that makes the man. As René Descartes said, I think, therefore I am. I would not contend with you, but I would ask you, what is thought? Thought is the derivation of what you already know. Have you ever thought of anything that is not a creative inference of what you already know? I might think that I am being creative and original when I write, my love, my beloved, my reason to be. But I may be deriving from what I read a decade and a half ago. Everything that you know are stored in here as a huge net of information. To prove this, I tell you a list of objects. Pencil, carrot, car, game. Since your knowledge is organized as a net of information, the ideas that come to your head is not abstract. The pencil that you think of has a color. The sound that it would make when it is scratching over a piece of paper. And for some poor souls, the horrors that it induced because of a certain test that they had to take with a pencil. This is why humans find it very easy to remember stories rather than lists. This is why you remember that song that you heard on your trip to Kandy rather than the song indexed by the order that you heard in your life. Humans are insatiable creatures. We have two problems with memory: how to remember and how to forget. How to remember? How would you remember the list that I told you earlier? Pencil, carrot, car, game. Either you can try to by heart it or create a small story. Bugs Bunny, with a pencil in his ear, eating a carrot, drove his car through a gate. Bugs Bunny, with a pencil in his ear, eating a carrot, drove his car through a gate. Picture this correct and you will never forget. Or you can use background stimuli. Eat a different flavor of gum when you are studying for a subject, and eat the matching flavor when you are taking the test. Orange for algorithms and strawberry for operating systems maybe. Now, how to forget? As academics, you might ask me, why forget? For various reasons. It can be a traumatic incident, it can be a mistake in life causing depression. The answer here is twofold. According to research, human memory is made out of two memory stores, long time and short time. There are no memory copies. What happens is, when the short time memory is full, its contents get emptied into the long time memory store. Unless and until this happens, you are at the risk of losing everything that you have in your short time memory store. This is what happened to poor Michelle Philpotts, who's 50 years old. She met with an accident in 1990 and lost the ability to copy memory from permanent basic memory to the permanent memory. Now each day she wakes up thinking that she is 31 years old. Horrific as it is, scientists are looking at this as a way to treat patients who are undergoing traumatic incidents. The patients are to be given some medication that would prevent memories from crossing over from the temporary store to the permanent store. They would lose a day or two of their lives, but sometimes it's wished for. What to do with permanent memory, rooted memory? This is what is discussed in the movie Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. The main character has a girlfriend named Clementine. He one day meets the girlfriend and she acts as if he's a stranger. After some probing with mutual friends, he finds out that she has undergone a procedure to erase him from her memory. Now resentful, he goes through the same procedure to erase her from his memory. Since human memory is organized in such a way to work as a net, he loses more than he bargained for. He loses his mother singing to him the nursery rhyme, "Oh my darling Clementine." He loses all knowledge of tangerine, the color and the fruit, because that was his nickname for her. Later on, the boy and the girl meet by chance and, proving a point that I made earlier, fall in love again. Memory is an interesting phenomenon. It is the master of your being, but you can master your memory. To prove that point, give me the list that I told you earlier. Pencil, carrot, car, gate. Now you remember a completely useless list. But by doing so, I proved that there can be an update to the saying by Rene Descartes. Memini, ergo sum. I remember, therefore I am. Over to you.